Hi, and a very warm welcome to today's adventure into the wonderful world of complete well-being. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a well-being specialist, and my mission is to help people to become more aware of all the things going on around them and all the things going on inside their own heads and hearts that are impacting on their health, their happiness, and their well-being. This isn't an abstract subject that is just designed to be debated in philosophical circles. This is about the real measurable changes that you can make to your own life. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today is work. Oh, he's talking about work. Yeah, this is a slightly controversial subject because the evidence, the research is showing that the vast majority of people really don't enjoy their jobs. Some would say, yeah, I enjoy some parts, not others. And I'm going to get back to that in a moment because we spend so much of our lives with our noses glued to the grindstone that it seems a terrible waste of this incredibly precious resource we call life to spend it doing something that we don't like, we don't enjoy, something that actually degrades the quality of our lives. So let's have a little bit of a pause here and see if we can work out some of the basic issues. One, in general, do you enjoy your job? Do you get up in the morning feeling, yay, going to work? Or does it fill your heart with dread? It's an important issue because a lot of people justify their job in terms of, well, I need it to survive. And I understand that. Money is a very important issue within our culture. But my question is more about how you are spending your time. The research, again, is telling us that we're only really efficient or effective for about 3 hours a day. But we've inherited this rather strange system of working mostly 5 days a week with around 8 hours a day. Most people I work with, they have much longer hours than the standard 40 we've inherited. But if most of this time is wasted, what are we doing? And I would like you to be able to pause and just take a moment to identify the key tasks in your job that really make a difference. That's quite a scary exercise to undertake because we sometimes discover that we're spending a huge amount of time going around in circles and not doing anything really productive. I don't want to get into the details too much because this is a sensitive subject, but if you want to talk to me about it, just drop me a line to my email. The address is in the description. But the important thing is that we are able to identify the things that really make a difference. In that sense, we can perhaps put more effort into the key tasks, the essential tasks that are meaningful, productive, which make a real difference, rather than just filling out the day and expanding the work so that it fills the allotted hours. I'm all for creating a revolution in working practice where people have more time to devote to things that really equate to being fulfilled. I don't think that's a particularly naive quest. I think this is going to improve the quality of life, not just for individuals, but for entire societies. We can shape our day around the work, get everything done that really needs to be done, eliminate so many wasteful tasks that, just as I said, running around in circles, and have time to devote our energy to things which will really help us to grow, to be more fulfilled. Controversial, I know. But I also wanted to mention that it's extremely helpful during your busy day if you take a break. I remember as a student being taught that I should only revise in blocks of 20 minutes. So Greg, after 20 minutes, your brain will get a little bit fuzzy. So after 20 minutes, stand up, take a break, just for a few minutes, and then go back to your studies. And it proved to be useful advice. So when you're facing a challenge or a problem, I'm not suggesting you just take a break because you're 20 minutes into the task. But if you find that your mind is feeling a little fogged, a little cloudy, you're lacking clarity, step away from the task, take a few minutes to breathe, to stretch, move your focus away from the computer screen, from what you're doing, just for a few minutes. 2-3 minutes is all it takes. And when you come back, you'll feel more refreshed. You'll bring back that essential clarity to whatever you were doing that can help you to see everything from a different perspective. Usually it's a wider perspective, a clearer view. You see things in context. And for most of us, the answers to the challenges are really closely positioned to where the problem is. But when you're only focused on the problem, you ignore a huge amount of information. So I don't mean to give you extra homework, but the idea is that you can just take a few moments to consider what are the really essential tasks that you do that make a positive contribution to your role. Not how you spend your day, not how you fill the hours, but what you do that really makes a difference. Because if you focus your energy on those tasks, which might always be the things you enjoy, but which are really helpful and productive, it's going to change the quality of your life. And if it leaves you with surplus hours, I'm sure you can find wonderful things to do to improve the quality of your inner peace, calm, well-being, and even your happiness. Again, if you have any comments or observations to make, I welcome your observations by email. The address, as I said, is in the description. In the meantime, let me wish you a wonderful day, and I'll be back for you again tomorrow.